Well, Josh, right in the front.
Hey, bro.
First of all, congratulations on the win. At Media Day, you did predict the fight of the night tonight. So is that how you expected the fight to play out in there?
Um, I think I tagged him just a little bit, and then he sort of backed up real quick and didn't come as aggressive as I thought he would. But yeah, like, he's a tough guy. Choi is definitely a tough guy. I feel like he's very underrated in this division, and I feel like he takes out a lot of guys in this division. So to get a good performance and a win over him, puts me up there for sure.
Well, we can see the bag of ice on your hands. Were there any of those punches you landed, were you surprised that he was able to survive some of those? Because you put him down a few times, especially in that first round.
Man, like I've always heard from teammates that they say that the Korean fighters have a chin, and they're known to be able to just walk through some shots, and that myth is now a fact, sort of thing. So yeah, for sure, these Korean fighters, they don't go away easy. So I was expecting him to be tough and push through, but like, yeah, man, I hit him with some solid shots for sure.
And especially in that first round, when he popped back up, he kept blitzing forward with elbows and punches too. Did he tag you with anything that hurt?
I think he hit me with one elbow where my feet wasn't really planted, and that's probably the biggest shot that he hit on me. And then other than that, like, he tried to throw a few head kicks, and yeah, nothing really significant landed besides that elbow.
And then near the end, he obviously took you down. He was working for a rear naked choke for a bit. Were you in any danger at all in that?
Nah, not at all. That's one position that I always drill is people jumping on my back and trying to strangle me for sure. It's just, I just spend a lot of time in the gym drilling these basic positions. It might be a little bit boring going to the gym and doing this in hours on end, but this is just what just secured me this victory. Was just waste. People say that it's wasting time drilling those boring positions, but those boring positions is what's going to win you these fights. So, yeah, this is just a lesson to all the young kids that are watching this fight. Drill, man. It might be boring. You think it's boring, but this is the shit that's going to get you over the top.
And then the broadcast, like a minute or so into the first round, they were pretty aware that you had the speed advantage in there. So I'm wondering, how quickly into the fight did you realize that you're just faster than this guy in there?
It's different because with guys with longer limbs, it takes longer to get the full extension of your shot. So it also takes longer to retract your shot. So longer guys, yes, they can flick their punches out, but if they commit to a shot, it's going to take a lot longer time for them to retract their shot. So I knew, because I had a little bit shorter arms, I feel like I was going to be a bit more faster guy for sure.
And then finally, when do you want to get back in there? I know you have the hand iced up. Do you want a quick turnaround? Do you want to...
Bonjour. I want to get on that France card. So I want to be on there with Whitaker and Bam Bam. So bonjour.
Anyone specific you want to fight, or just whoever on that card?
Man, whoever. But for sure, I've been eyeing this one rematch. I know he's fighting soon, Charles Jourdain. They said that we had that draw. I knew I won that fight. I'd like to run that one back and show, for sure that I won that fight. But Charles Jourdain, if not Charles Jourdain, he's got a big fight ahead of him. So whoever. But yeah, get me on that France card.
How do you plan to celebrate this victory?
Oh, man. With my coach not watching me, I would like to smash 1,000 beers, eat some KFC for sure, and try out the Singaporean chili crab, or someone just said the black pepper chili crab or black pepper crab. I don't know.
You got to get the spicy stingray.
Yeah, and I went to the markets yesterday, and my coach was like, you're not allowed to have that until after, because obviously the chili, you don't know how it's going to react to me. But yeah, I had to avoid eating all that stuff. So definitely going to have some of that after this.
Josh, your nickname, Kuya, which means brother in Tagalog, yeah? Can you give us the origin of that and why you have that as your nickname?
So it's ironic that I'm called Kuya because I'm the youngest, actually, of 4 boys. So I'm actually called the Bunso, which means the youngest, where Kuya means the oldest brother. So it's ironic like that. But also in the gym, it's more of a respecting. You don't just call anyone Kuya. Kuya is a respecting, and I sort of gained that while I was in the gym. People called me Kuya, and it was like, it just stuck because it was like a sign of respect. Like you had a big brother role sort of position. So yeah, it sort of stuck, and I was like, it kind of goes back to my Filipino heritage. So I enjoyed that, So I was like, yeah, that sticks. Let's go. Stick with Kuya.
Yeah, I've been calling you that all week.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Josh, just congrats on the victory. Just want to ask, what does the victory mean to you? We saw the emotions after the fight, so what did that mean to you?
Man, it's been a year since I fought. Definitely takes a lot out of you. You sort of lose that confidence, thinking that you belong in there. But I have to say, I have to thank my team for always being there, always lifting me up, making me happy. Yeah, just shout out to Igor, shout out to Johnny Barra, shout out to Alan. I wouldn't be here without these guys. These guys have put me this last year without having a fight, has really pushed me through, those tough times of not believing if I did even belong in this octagon. So without them, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, I just want to say congrats to you and your team, and I hope you have fun tonight.
Thank you, thank you.
Josh, last question.
Kuya.
Before the fight, you said that you wanted to get a 2-fight win streak. You got it. How big is that for you?
Like I said, it's huge. It's been a year since I fought, and just to get this second win is massive. Yeah, it's been a very emotional ride just to get here. And like I said, I couldn't have done it without my team. But yeah, now that I finally got the 2-win streak. Time to keep that ball rolling. You know what I mean? I'm here for a good time. I'm not here for a long time. So let's get these fights going. Get me on that Paris card, and yeah, let's start making some noise for Australia, Philippines.